Slightly. Light up the boat. Hi.
Right.
Oh, they got flashlights? You have more of these up in the station? Any more bigger ones in the station? You have any of these in the station? Bring them, tell somebody to bring some now. Light up the light officer, please. Yeah, see?
But they should have been
This is the third vessel.
Yeah, because we are the start push them into two different areas.
The fast ferry, the third vessel. Jaden son
Fast ferries are pulling up.
about to board persons at the Chateaubriand Wharf. Hey, how you doing? You rich? Thanks, man. Yeah, I realize. We have a boat coming to dock in Cumberland, but that's later. Hey. This is a bit challenging. The fast ferry has never docked in Chateaubriand before. This one is a bit challenging. It's the very first time we're having the fast ferry. Yeah. Let's deal with the elderly, those with children, the elderly, those with children, and the disabled. Those with children and the elderly. Those with children at the front, please. Hey, how are you looking for me?
From here over the hill, man. How they going?
Where?
People from Peterborough.
Those, there are vehicles in Peterborough bringing persons over. I can send some vehicles.
Come over here?
Yeah, I can send some vehicles.
Well, they know that because there are people over the way.
Yeah, I can send some vehicles. How are you looking for me earlier?
Yeah.
I call you. I hear on the boat on the port long time.
The most important to the people. There's a lady out there now in a wheelchair, street time.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been brought here.
Yeah, they have all the transportation arrangements for those. Yeah, there are persons transportation coming. I first was reach on the wharf, you know. I on the wharf long time.
It's not about who force.
No, you're asking for me. I was right here.
Cap!
Well, maybe you should let them on the line so that they need to come over because...
Yeah, I already did that. I did that whole night. That's why people are coming. I did that whole night. I sent 2 trucks already. The two school buses are coming.
Cap!
Elvis, thanks for coming, man. All right.
Okay.
Those with children and the elderly first. Those with children and the elderly first, please. Thank you for cooperating and doing this very orderly.
Somebody step down on the rope. Step on it. Step on the rope.
Step on the rope.
Right.
Those with children and the elderly. Solia, you have a child? No, you have a child? You have a child? You have a child with you? Allow those with the children to go on first, please. Please. Allow those with the children to go on first. Officers, come on, let's coordinate this. Let's don't get any rush here. Come on. Those with children. Those with children first. The drivers of the school buses in North Leeward, if you're listening to this live, report to Peterborough immediately. Those drivers were operating public transportation in North Leeward. Report to Peterborough Plainfield immediately. Again, this is not a drill. Those who are driving public transportation, all public transportation, report to Peterborough immediately. Those who are driving public transportation in North Leeward, again, if you're listening this, or if they're not listening, get the message to them. Those driving public transportation in North Leeward, report to Peterborough immediately. I've sent personal messages to persons already. If you haven't heard it, please share the information with them. Let them report to Peterborough immediately. We're taking persons from Peterborough to Chateaubelair Wharf. This is the fast ferry, first time docking here in Chateaubelair. The Jade and Son is a bit more challenging for this vessel because it's not like the bigger vessels that will put the ramp on so that persons can drive on. In fact, motor vehicles are unable to board this vessel. But those with children, we're getting persons with children out. Those that are disabled and with children. You here with your parent, your mom, right? So, Lemon, you have children? You have a child with you? Alright. We're allowing those, we have other boats coming, eh? So we're allowing those with children to come on first. Let them board first, alright? Captain of the Jade and Son, Elvis, is doing a fantastic job. All the other captains and boat owners, I want to thank you for your response. You have been magnificent. We're doing quite well so far. You will have the usual hiccups in the times of emergency, but this is understandable. I'm asking persons to be prepared to be vaccinated as well. Because once you leave Chateaubelair, you go to an evacuation center. You will also be vaccinated. This is not a drill and it is not voluntary. There's a pandemic that is taking place and we'll be vaccinating persons once they enter a government-operated shelter. And I want that to be very clear to persons as well for listening this live.
Take it there.
All right, I'm gonna end this live. We have to coordinate more transport and get more persons on. I'm unable to live stream all of the events tonight, but we're in the background getting all of the arrangements in place.
Sorry.
Alright, so I'm going to end this live now until we have another vessel approaching. We have a lot of phone calls to make to coordinate transportation and logistics. Let me ask all of the drivers to report to Peterborough, those operators of public transport in North Leeward, to report to Peterborough at the moment. We have persons to get to Chateaublay. Tell me.
Someone is elderly who have been it will not be easier for you to borrow from. But after that, I have to mention about
Go ahead. Tell them I said to send the wheelchair.